Hi, everyone. This is Tori Park, and I am an Executive Regional Vice President with Arbonne International. And today, you're probably watching this video because you've already watched Discover Arbonne, and you've probably seen some things, and you're like, this is intriguing to me, but I really want to know how to make it because you're telling me that you can make all this money, but it doesn't all fit together. So today, my job is to show you how this all fits together, so how you can make the big money. Because you guys, there's a lot of money in this business, in this company, ready to be given to you. And I want everybody that wants it to go out and reach it and grab it because it's out there for all of us. So I want to make sure that you see what I see and how to do this. So I want to first start off by saying we're working with the business model of the 21st century. You guys, people are doing this and having phenomenal results across the country. But because it's a little bit out of the box, since it's the business model of the 21st century, not the 20th century, there's still a lot of people that are very confused by it. A lot of people believe if you don't go to college for 4 years and go get your 40-year career so that you can retire with a, with a watch after 40 years, that it can't be a company that is worthy of doing anything with. It's still believing that you have to have a specific profession to be able to make a lot of money. And so after I started this business, after I've been working in it, I've been with this company for 15 years. It still blows me away each and every day what this has to offer, and I'm basically unemployable anywhere else. But I want you to realize all this is word of mouth advertising, and I believe a lot of people lose that misconception. Word of mouth advertising is the best way to advertise. You would not go to a store of any type, shape, of any way, and go to the shelves and decide on a brand you've never seen before and just go, oh, I think I'm just going to get this brand. We just don't do that. We usually choose a brand because we've heard of it before, or a friend or a family member has told us about that particular brand before. And so all we do in this business is go and tell people about what we like. And when they purchase it, then Arbonne just sends us a thank you check. I just think it's really, really smart. And then we teach and train other people how to do this business with us. I can't tell you how many people I have told them about a particular meal, particular restaurant that they need to go to. It's part of what I do as a dietitian. But you guys, they go and they buy that food. And I have never gotten a thank you check from any restaurant out there. And that's okay with me. They might send me like a gift certificate, maybe for like $1 or something like that, or a coupon. And that's great. I appreciate that. But I've never gotten a thank you check. And that's what Arbonne does, is give you a thank you check. So basically today, I'm going to tell you how you can make the big money in Arbonne. There are some things, some steps you have to take though when you're first starting, and that are very, very important. And so I'm going to explain why they're so important and what you have to do. First thing you have to do is you have to buy a set. You have to buy product, because you cannot have, like, if you had a dress store without any dresses in it, nobody would ever trust you. If you had a restaurant where you didn't have food that you were actually making for the people, and you said, you know what, I don't really have the food, but if you order, I'll go run to the store, go get the ingredients, come back and make it, and then I'll give it to you. But I've never tried it myself. Would they be likely to be buying any of your food? Most likely not. So the first thing you guys have to realize, that buying your own product to try yourself and be able to be a product is key. If you don't do that, you're going to really struggle in this business. In fact, I've never seen anybody make it to the top of this business without purchasing some kind of product in the very, very beginning. So I recommend buying a set. Most of our sets are between $275 to $300. So count on $300. It's not a bad gig to be able to start a multi-million-dollar business. So with this company, I recommend getting a set. You guys have a 45-day money-back guarantee. So if you really don't like it, it's not your thing, you get all of your money back. There's really no risk in starting this business, because if you don't like it, you return your money. I mean, you return the product and you get all of your money back. So really, it's a really good gig to get into because there's no risk in it. So the first thing you do is you buy a set. I'm going to talk in sets. We have over 400 different products in our catalog, but when I talk in set, it just keeps everything simple. And what I have found is that a confused mind says no. So if you go up to somebody and tell them about all these different things that we have over 400 different products, they're going to get totally confused and say no thank you. But if you keep it in a set, then they're like, oh, okay, I can buy a set. They can ask you if they can buy it separately, but most likely if you talk to people in sets, it keeps everything very simple and easy to talk to them about. So you want to buy your set first. That's the first thing. The second thing you want to do is you want to find friends, family members, cousins, whoever it is that you really enjoy being around. People that work hard, people that are super fun, people that you like going on trips or road trips with, people you like to spend time with. Those are the people that you want to go and collect and talk to and say, hey, get on the phone. And you want to get on the phone with your upline, with me or the other upline that you have, whoever it is, get them on the phone with your upline so we can explain the business to them as quickly as possible, because we want you started with business partners as quickly as possible. It makes it so much more fun, and you are excited and in momentum. And when you're excited and in momentum, that makes everybody more excited and more momentum. So you want to make sure that you're getting people on the phone as quickly as possible with us. The people that have made it to the top in my organization and all the other VPs that I know in this company, they all did that. They got their friends, their favorite people in the world on the phone with their upline, if it was me or other people, and we talked to their friends and family members right away, and they had extreme success because of that. So you want to make sure you do that. That's the first thing. The second thing you want to do, or actually the third thing you want to do, buy your set, get your friends on the phone with your upline, and then you want to book 2 of your launch parties. And you want to do your dream team call. That's your call with your friends on a Zoom call. I prefer doing it on a Zoom. And your 2 launch parties within your first week of doing this, or I'd say the first 10 days of doing this business. If you can do that, that excitement just, just really propels your business to the next level, because you're excited, people can feel your excitement, and everybody starts to see, this is fun, I want to be a part of that. So it really makes a difference when you get that done right away. Okay, so those 3 things are very, very crucial. Get started, and you can do your launch parties either virtually on a Zoom like we're doing today, like this recording is on a Zoom, or you can do it in person, whichever is most convenient for you. A lot of people that I am launching right now are far away from me, so I need to do it virtually, and it works out great. But I've also done a gazillion parties in people's homes, so they both work great. So whatever works for you is going to be great. So now what I want to do is I want to share with you how you can make big money. So I'm going to show you also the difference between making just regular money and big money. Okay. So saying all that, I can pull up my whiteboard. Okay. So I'm going to keep everything very, very simple, because I just think it's easier to do it that way. I'm going to start off by telling you, I know that this was already probably told to you when you did your Discover Arbonne, but I'm going to briefly talk about this now. There are 4 levels of management. The first level is district manager. The average income of a district manager is $200 to $1,000 a month. Per month. What I see this is equivalent to is a part-time job that 3 nights a week, 3-night part-time job. Most people can make about this in working 3 nights out, away from your family, away from home, at the mall, at a restaurant, something like that. They can make $200 to $1,000 a month if they work 3 nights a week away from their family. Okay. The second level of management, I don't know why it does that, is area manager. The average area manager is going to make between $1,000 to $4,000 a month. And this, at this level, you can will your business to your family. And I think that that's really crucial. So something happens to me, my family will continue to get my paycheck. This level is equivalent to somebody that has a bachelor's degree, like a teacher, nurse, you know, somebody that works in an office. That's going to be equivalent to an area manager. Okay. The next level is going to be regional vice president. And the average paycheck of a regional vice president is $4,000 to $14,000 a month. And then at that level, they also give you a car allowance for $800 for a Mercedes-Benz. And most people, you know, in the working world, this would be equivalent to like an engineer, a physical therapist, a nurse practitioner. Somebody like that is probably going to make between $4,000 and $14,000 a month. So you want to make sure that you realize that, because they usually have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree, these people at this level in the working world, okay? And then the top level of management is national vice president. And the average income of this level is $22,000 per month. And they give you a $1,000 car allowance for your white Mercedes. And this is equivalent to what surgeons, because it's average, so you can go up from there. I have friends that make well into the hundreds of thousands a month, but I would say this is equivalent to a surgeon would be making probably about $22,000 a month starting. Some surgeons will make a whole lot more depending on where they are in there, but it's pretty average for a surgeon to be making about, you know, somewhere between $22,000 to $50,000 a month. And so our national vice presidents make about the same thing on average what surgeons make. So saying all that, I'm going to show you the difference between hobby money and big money, okay? So the furthest you can go in Arbonne as a consultant or in your first month is to area manager right here. So people can go into qualification for area manager if they decide to do this business. In their first month, they can qualify. So in the first 2 months of doing this business, they could be at the level where people are making what teachers make, nurses make, and office workers make, okay? But if you're gonna do hobby money, let me just show you this, hobby money. And this is what most people think, and I think a lot of network marketing companies, they think that this is where the money is, and that is by selling. So like I said, we're going to talk in sets. So to be able to get to the area manager level, you have to sell 32 sets. So AM qual, you sell 32 sets. Well, 32 sets. So if you are going to do hobby money in the beginning, that's going to look really interesting. But that would be you yourself selling 32 sets. I'm going to say I have probably never done that in 15 years. Maybe if I was pushing for a particular qualification, but most of the time, most people cannot sell 32 sets in a month. I have seen a few people be able to do that, but they usually only can do that in the first couple of months of working with this company, and then they get burned out. So let me tell you, it does look like in the very beginning, it looks like you get big money because you're going to be selling a lot of sets yourself. But then eventually after month 3 or 4, if you can't sell 32 sets yourself, then you're not going to be making any money. So I don't recommend people trying to sell their own sets. I like people to look at big money. And so big money is going to be over here. Okay, so this is where I like people to be focusing their time and energy, because then you're leveraging your effort with other people, okay? Because other people are going to understand that they also would like to make an income. What I love about this particular company is you are not going to get your house set on fire, your kids taken away, nothing if you don't sell anything. Nothing's going to happen to you if you don't do anything. But if you do something, you're going to be compensated for it. So I like that. I will not make a dime off of anybody unless they get paid first. I think that's fair. Let me say that again. I will not get paid off of anyone until they get a paycheck first, until they're compensated first. So my goal is to help other people get what they want. So it could be lots of different things. Some people are going to want to send their kids to college. People that are in college are going to want to walk away from college debt-free and be able to have money when they get out of college to be able to buy a house and get started with their whole new life. There are some people that want to buy a house. There are some people that want to quit their job. It depends on what you want. My goal is to help you get that. I want to help you get what you want. So what I try to do is say, let's get to area manager as quickly as possible and then keep running till you get to at least regional vice president. My goal is to help you get to regional vice president within the first 6 to 12 months you start this business. So basically, I'm going to just show you, what that looks like real quick. So I'm going to say Sally. I'm not going to use any other names. Sally wants to go RVP in 6 months. So what she needs to do is buy one set for herself. And pretty much every month you're buying a set, either nutrition or skincare. You're buying one set when it comes out to be a whole. Then she wants to sell, so I can say plus sell 10 sets. And then she wants to find one friend, one business partner, so I'm going to call her a BP, one BP, to join her. If she does this, this will help her get to RVP in 6 months, 6 to 12 months. So let me say this again. Sally buys one set herself every month, at least one set or equivalent to one set. That's very doable because we're buying nutrition or skincare or makeup or whatever, and it comes out to be about throughout the whole month, maybe $300, but in the very beginning it's one set. So she buys one set, she turns around and she sells 10 sets. Let me keep this very simple. So she's going to find either 2 or 3 different groups in different places and have a couple of people from those different groups do this nutrition program with her or skincare. My recommendation, like I said in the beginning, is when you buy a set, choose whichever you are more interested in. If you're more interested in skincare and makeup, go that route. Our skincare is phenomenal. Honestly, I have not seen anybody else's skin look as amazing as the skin of all the people that are in this company. Honestly, I've never seen it. I built my business selling skincare because nutrition was not a big deal. Since I'm a dietitian, I'm very passionate about nutrition. So then I flipped over to nutrition when nutrition became a big deal. If you're into nutrition, you need to go that route because it's really easy to talk about and sell to different people. So I'm just going to talk about the nutrition side. So let's say you got 4 people from church, you got 4 people from work, and 2 or 3 people from other places. And you tell them, hey, come do this program with me. It will help you get healthier and it will help me stay on track. Let's coach each other and hold each other accountable. Come do this with me. And you have people that are doing this program with you. You guys, people are going to spend at least $300+ on eating out every month. Our nutrition set, and I know this was told to you during our opportunity, provides you with 2 meals and all your drinks, plus a gut enhancer, plus a gut cleaner, all together in one package. You guys, people are spending at least $300 to $500 on eating out, going to Starbucks, going to Jack in the Box, not even expensive places, but trust me, they're spending at least $300 to $500 doing things for their body that does not really serve their body. So we're giving them a whole package that's going to help them get healthier and feel fantastic. And it's going to give them 2 meals a day, all their drinks for the day, and help them enhance their gut to absorb better and clean their gut too. I mean, it's really a phenomenal, no-brainer, easy thing to do. So you really just talk to them, and we spend more time with you on how to sell sets. So don't feel like, oh my gosh, I've got to do all that on my own. You guys, we're here to coach you. We don't just throw you out on the curb and let you go on your own. We're here with you. We do this business with you. Not for you. We're not your bosses. We're your coaches, your trainers, your helpers. We are cheerleaders. We want to help you be successful. So we're going to help you with how to sell 10 sets. Okay, that's a simple thing. So you only sell 10. That's all. You don't have to sell 32, just 10. And then if you decided, I want to go area manager, I want to go as far as I can in month 1. So if that's the case, you're probably going to get to RVP in 3 to 6 months if you do that. So the way you go to area manager in your first and do qualification for area manager your first month is you have 2 people doing this with you. So you have, I don't know why it's not moving. Here we go. So you have Beth, and she buys a set plus sells 10 sets, and she also finds 1 business partner to do this with her, to join her. And then you have over here, you have Jane. Jane buys 1 set plus sells 10 sets and finds 1 business partner. See, Jane and Beth understand that they're going RVP too. And they're going to watch Sally go RVP very quickly, and that's going to make them know and believe they can do it too. They're going into different qualifications, so they're going to the point right away. If Beth does what, sells 10 sets, Jane sells 10 sets, they're both going to be district managers. But if they see that Sally is going to be an area manager, now that thought is in in Jane and Beth's head. If Sally can do it, so can I. And so they're going to find friends to join them too. And they're going to go also in a qualification for area manager very quickly. So because of that, that momentum starts right away, and then they start moving very quickly. It's not that you're pushing them to do anything. They just understand, let's tell people the value of health and making them feel better and look better. And so they're starting that right away by getting them involved in talking to people about sets. And it's all just telling them about sets. You guys, they're going to be spending their money in different places every month anyway. Why not be spending money that's going to serve their body and help them with longevity of something? I was talking to a person today, and we were looking at what we spend our money on. And we were talking about, it's very important to me to have my nails done, my hair done, my eyelashes done. Those are all important things to me. And I probably spend about $300 a month doing those things throughout the month. You guys, those are all temporary things because I'm going to need to have them done again, and they only last like a couple of weeks. Everything that we have to offer people gives people the ability to really enhance their lives forever. So if they do the nutrition program, it's seriously not just something that happens that month. It continues to clean their body. It continues to get them healthier. It continues to help them be a healthier person overall. And a lot of times, if you do this every single month, so yes, Sally's going to do this, but she's going to do the same thing every single month for 6 months. She's going to become a regional vice president. And when she's a regional vice president, she's going to be making $4,000 to $14,000 a month and be driving a white Mercedes. Okay. If she continues, then she's going to bump up to national vice president. And we've had several people make it to national vice president within a year. Now, is that normal? No. But if they follow this system for success, is that possible? Absolutely. So I hope that that was very helpful for you guys to see the difference of what this is going to do. Because if you're making hobby money, then you have to sell 32 sets yourself every single month, all by yourself. But if you're doing this with just, you and a couple of friends, it really cuts back on what you're personally doing. And a lot of times people, like, for example, if they're buying the nutrition set, they fall in love with it because they feel fantastic. I have 100% success with people feeling fantastic and 100% success with people having better labs and decreasing their medication. When people feel that great, they're like, I want to keep going. So a lot of times you're not selling 10 new sets to 10 new people. You're selling a couple sets to people that are repeat buyers, and then you're selling new sets to other people. When I talk about residual income, what I mean by that is because I am myself talking to people and just selling 10 sets. But then I have other people on my team that are also selling sets. So while I am sleeping, I'm still making money. So I can go on vacation and I'm still going to be making money. I don't have to take paid time off because it doesn't matter. I'm still going to be making money because of the way this business is set up. And so the other people that are on my team are also going to be making money while they're selling and talking to people and starting other business partners. Everybody wins. And I think that that's fair. I like that because I want to be able to work hard. I don't mind working hard. I will work hard all the time. I just want to work hard when I want to work hard in the nooks and crannies of my day, when it fits in my time, and so that and around my family, and be able to make unlimited income if I choose to do that and not have anybody else tell me if that's possible or not possible. I get to decide that. So I hope you guys see how this is going to make a difference in your life. And please get with the person that sent you this video if you have more questions so that we can help you out to move on to the next step. Have a great day. Thank you so much.